Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today another F1 22 video, and today I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff in this video. So as you guys can probably see from the title, I am going to be playing the British Grand Prix, or actually racing in the British Grand Prix literally today. So we are back on my team. Now before I wanted to get into the my team British Grand Prix, I wanted to show you guys some of my I guess my stats on our team. So as you guys can see, aerodynamics, it's pretty much on spec 2 except resource point generation. Same thing with chassis, durability, and powertrain. Don't have anything on personnel or marketing. I'm saving up those millions of dollars so I could spend on build time, because the build time takes forever for these upgrades. But these upgrades are $12 million, so I'm almost there. But I'm also actually trying to save up for my driver, which is Mark Webber. He's at an 85 overall. His contract expires in 11 days, and I have to decide whether I should keep him or save more money to get a better driver. And if we look at my R&D department, so we were behind Williams Racing and AlphaTauri and basically every other team. Now we're ahead of Williams and AlphaTauri. And overall, we have 2 upgrades that should be coming out. We have the durability ultimate upgrade and then the chassis major upgrade. Those will be coming out on the 4th of July. Funny enough, that's funny. And then July 14th. So those are my 2 upgrades. Should put me ahead of Alpine. And then as you guys can see, aerodynamics is pretty much done. I'm like literally the best team when it comes to aerodynamics. As you guys can probably see, I am on the top of the leaderboard for vehicle performance. Then for chassis, as you guys can see, I'm very low, so I'm one of the worst teams for chassis. We're actually a little bit better than Williams, but once our upgrades come in, I should be extremely ahead of Williams, but we're still going to be behind AlphaTauri. And then as you guys can see, for powertrain, we're doing a little bit better than chassis, but still not where we want to be, as we're ahead of Williams, Aston Martin, and Alpine, and we're behind AlphaTauri. So that's decent. And then durability, we're doing extremely good. As you guys can see, for durability, we are ahead of Red Bull, Williams, Aston Martin, Haas, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo. We are behind McLaren, Alpine, Mercedes, and Ferrari. Now, once we get that upgrade in, we should be ahead of McLaren and hopefully Alpine. So now that we went over all of that stuff, I'm gonna be going through all of my practice sessions for the British Grand Prix, and I'm gonna do the qualifying session, and then I will meet you guys in the race. We are gonna be doing only a 5-lap race because I don't want this video to be too long, because I'm already taking time out of the video right now going over all of this stuff that I'm planning on doing. So I'm gonna knock out all the practice sessions, the qualifying, and then I'll meet you guys in the race. I am planning on doing all of my other F1 videos. I'm gonna be doing, instead of one race of like a medium session or the second shortest session, I'm gonna be doing 2 races of video. So because I'm doing 2 races of video, I am going to be doing both races at only 5 laps so that I can get done as many races as possible. We are in season 2, round number 10. I also forgot to go over the standings. So the driver standings, we are ahead of everyone by a lot. And then we have Mark Webber, which has 31 points. So as you guys can tell, our car can actually do some damage with our actual driver. I mean, he's 10th place in standings. He was 8th place, but he hasn't scored points in a while. Constructor standings, we are destroying Ferrari. I have it on a lower difficulty. That's why I've been able to get a lot of points, but I'm going to higher up the difficulty quite a lot when I do these races. I still need to get my racing rig out. Still need to do that. As you guys can see, I literally got 1st place in every single race except Imola. And then if we look at Mark Webber, 14th place, 12th place, 14th place, 1st place in Imola. I actually let him get 1st place because I could have gone 1st place, but I wanted him to get the points. There was also a sprint in that race, that's why he got points from there. And then 16th, 14th, 19th, 12th, and 15th. So Mark Webber can score points. It's just going to be a little bit hard for him, but he can do it. And as you guys can see, we are doing pretty good. Average grid start is 4th place. Average finish is 1st place. We have had 30 fastest laps. We have 1 driver championship, 0 constructor championships, pole positions 21, 27 race wins, 767 total points, 29 podium finishes, 1,162 miles driven, 344 laps driven, and 30 fast laps. So now that we went over all those stats, sorry I've wasted 4.5 minutes of your life. Let me knock out these practice sessions and the qualifying. Alright guys, so we have officially finished completing all the practice sessions. As you guys can see, I skipped practice 2 and 3. I literally only needed to do 1 practice session. We finished qualifying. We ended up getting 1st place in qualifying. So let's get into the race. So as you guys might know, I moved up the difficulty. Now I moved up the difficulty from 34 to 40. So now instead of it being in the easy range, it's in the medium range. So we'll do trial and error. If this race I get first place and it's easy, it's a cakewalk, then I'll move the slider from like 40 to 45, and we'll just keep on going up until it's an actual competition for me. Now again, this is gonna be trial and error. So this race might be easy, but in the next episode, it'll be a lot harder. It just depends how this race goes. Now, I might have qualified first by 2 seconds, so it looks like it's a little bit too easy still, but we're gonna see how it goes. I still, again, need to get my racing rig out. I'll do that eventually, but don't have the new F1 game yet, but we still have the F1 2022 game, so we're gonna be using this game, and we're gonna be doing a couple more episodes of this game. I don't want to do like too many episodes of this game because, like, as you guys know, this game is already a year old and the new game is already out, so don't necessarily want to be making a bunch of videos on this game. But yeah, we are gonna do maybe, I don't know, this is probably what, the 13th video that I've done on F1 2022, so we'll probably push out maybe like 6 more videos of this series. But I know 6 videos doesn't sound like a lot, but since every single video we're gonna be doing 2 races in one video besides this video, then that's gonna be 11 races that you guys are gonna see. Or actually, technically, what, yeah, 11, 12 races that you guys are going to see. So it is going to be, we should finish off this season. I'm going to try to finish off this season before I end off the F1 2022 series on my channel and we move on to the next game. But I wanted to push out a couple more videos on this game because I really didn't do it justice this year and technically last summer. Because I didn't do that many videos on it because I just didn't have time. But we are second place now. I always screw up the start of every race, so even though it says I'm first place, like when I start the race, I never start extremely like first place. I'm always like second, third, fourth place because I always suck at launch. But Leclerc is first. That's not good. We obviously want to pass Leclerc. That would be nice. Really had to brake for that. I wasn't expecting to brake that much there. We'll put up here. Now I remember we used to do races where it would be a little bit longer of a race, where it would be 17, 18 laps, depending on how long the laps are. But since we are trying to get through this second season of My Team Career Mode fast, we're just going to be doing 2 races a video to kind of like catch up, and it's only going to be 5 laps every race, so it's not going to be that long of a video for you guys. Because when I used to do those videos would take like 35-40 minutes to record, and then I have to edit and post it, and then it was still long, and I just don't want those videos to be too long for you guys to watch. So yeah, Leclerc gets a fast lap. We need to pass this man, come on. After this race, I'm gonna kind of strategize how I use my money. I might have to keep my money on freaking Mark Webber because I have to save my money up for this man. If not, then we'll get a new driver. That would be nice if I got a new driver instead of Mark Webber, so we can get a even faster driver. But I really don't know what we're gonna do, because he is, at the end of the day, a decent overall. So it's not like I could really upgrade through him a lot, because it's not like he's a 70 overall. Like Dan Ticktum, he was in the 60s, I believe, if not then the low 70s, and he's actually on Alfa Romeo right now. Alfa Romeo ended up picking him up and not been doing good this year, and that's exactly why I dropped Dan Ticktum, because he is not good. He's far from good. And also, I will be messing with the audio. I just wanted to see if this video, like the car audio, was too loud or too low. If it is too loud, then I'll lower the audio from the car in the next episode, and if it's too low, then I'll make it higher, as you guys can understand. But we are first place now, but we don't have the fastest lap, so I'd like to get the fast lap. As you guys can see, this is actually pretty easy for me, so we will be putting up the difficulty quite a lot to the next race. So we'll probably move it from 40 to 45, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it makes it a little bit challenging for me, but I wanted to resume my team when my team was actually a lot better, and it is a lot better. I mean, we're better than 2 teams. We used to be far worse than every other team as we get fast laps. So yeah, we're definitely resuming at a better place than what we were at before. But our team can still be a lot better, and it mainly starts with powertrain department and chassis department, because durability is beautiful, and aerodynamics, we literally have the best aerodynamics out of every car, every team in F1. So aerodynamics and durability don't really need to worry about that, but chassis we definitely have to worry about, because we have like the worst or the second worst chassis department in F1, so we need to work on chassis quite a lot. And then powertrain, we were actually like the third team, the third oh my god, I can't speak, the third best team for powertrain last year. We ended up dropping because I was focusing on using my resource points on aerodynamics, because back then my aerodynamics was the worst and now it's the best. So it's just a matter of using your resource points wisely and using your money wisely. Now obviously when you're on easy mode, it's easy to complete these races faster and you get a lot more money at the end of the season. So I needed to do that because I needed to get the money to make my team as good as possible and as fast as possible. So I needed to do that. But now that I'm actually going to be recording videos for you guys on this My Team series, I need to make sure that the difficulty is way higher, so that it makes it harder as we get another fast lap. So as you guys can see, we are absolutely cruising. Alright guys, so we are, as you guys can see, on the final lap of this race, and this was an easy race for sure. Now again, I definitely need to up the difficulty quite a lot, as I am destroying Charles Leclerc and Lando Norris, with Lewis Hamilton and George Russell at the back of the top 5. But yeah, I mean, we're ahead of Leclerc by 3.5 seconds, so we're definitely doing good. And Leclerc is no easy match. He's on one of the best teams in F1, as you guys probably know, Ferrari. And yeah, it's definitely hard. They're probably like the best team right now in My Team. Now in real life, no, it's not the best team, but in My Team right now, just as how they've been able to upgrade their car in My Team, they've, I think, been the best team. But yeah, Ferrari, last year it was McLaren, or not McLaren, Mercedes. But yeah, that's a W, that's a win, and we'll take that. So that's the first win that you guys have seen in almost a year. That is first place. We'll take that at the British Grand Prix, home of Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, Lando Norris, and etc. I'm sure I'm probably missing a couple other drivers. I don't know. There's a lot of British drivers in the F1, but that is going to be first place. I'm going to skip all these previews because that's not what really matters right now. What matters is getting past this race and seeing what our driver did, Mark Webber. He moved from 14th place to, you guessed it, 14th place. So he didn't move at all. I mean, that's okay considering that he actually beat all the Williams drivers, the Alfa Romeo drivers, and the AlphaTauris, one of the Haas's, and one of the Aston Martins, so we'll take that. But yeah, as you guys can see, Ferrari definitely one of the best teams. Mercedes still holding on. But Mark Webber, 31 points. We have 259, and then Ferrari, as I said, definitely the best team. Mercedes would be third. Obviously, in real life, it's my man Max Verstappen's the best driver with Red Bull. But yeah, we are destroying Lando Norris in the rivalry breakdown. We are beating him 21-12. We have 3 races remaining. We can get 1,700 acclaim from beating him, so that would be nice. But yeah, we are 19th level, I guess that's how you would say it. And Mark Webber is 14th level. Our team is on the 20th level. We got almost 900k from that race. We'll take that. That is going to move our total. And we actually got 40k just from the actual base payout plus total damage deductions. And that moves us to 13.64 million. Wow. It's a lot of money. Let's see what we can use with that money. I kind of want to use it wisely. We might want to keep Mark Webber. We'll put that on, I guess we'll put it on second driver performance review and then driver promotion filming. It doesn't really matter. So as you guys can see, we have a bunch of money. Now, the next race is the Austrian Grand Prix on July 7th, and we don't have to re-sign our teammate till in 7 days. So the next episode would be the next day that we would be re-signing our player. We could get, maybe Verstappen, that would be nice. Probably not gonna happen though. If we're being realistic with ourselves, maybe Ayrton Senna, that would be nice. Alan Prost. Danny Rick would be funny, but nah, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, so as you guys can see, we actually passed AlphaTauri, Aston Martin. We're ahead of Williams. Durability, that upgrade is gonna take quite a while. Let's see what upgrades we could put on our team. We have a bunch of different upgrades that we can choose from now. But yeah, I want to get the best possible upgrade on our car to make it as good as possible. But yeah, I mean, aerodynamics, we are destroying everyone. I mean, it's not even close if we put this upgrade on our car. But I don't know. Okay, so let's think of it like this. We're at 13 mil. And if we did a facility upgrade, nah, that wouldn't be enough. So let's just see maybe if powertrain has something. 1200 resource points, 700, 1100. They don't have really any big upgrades that I want. Durability department has extremely big upgrades, like this upgrade right here, which could potentially put us ahead of Ferrari and McLaren. But I think we're gonna most likely look at our chassis department just to get it up as high as possible. So we'll do a chassis upgrade right here, and then we'll see at powertrain to see if we have maybe enough resource points. I believe we do not have enough resource points, which is unfortunate. Actually, no, we do. We have one for a durability upgrade, so we'll put that one on. And now we're left with 27 resource points. We have a bunch of different upgrades that we could potentially put on our car, as long as they go through perfectly, which would put us ahead of BWT Alpine F1 team. So now let's, I guess, advance time to the 7th, which is the Austrian Grand Prix. Driver promotion filming. Go to the powertrain department event. Powertrain morale plus 20%. That's nice. And we'll move up to the 7th of July. And the Pirelli Hot Lap will just, I'll do that on my own time. So that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you guys already haven't. And let me know down in the comments down below if you want me to keep Mark Webber, which his contract literally expires in 4 days. Or do you want me to get a new driver, a new exciting driver, like maybe another retiree, Ayrton Senna, Alan Prost. I mean, maybe Michael Schumacher. That would be interesting. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you want me to do that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next F1 video. Bye.